Whether your goal is to open the next five-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates in higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
We're at Viking Stadium, Pleasant Hill for tonight's coverage of the DVC Viking lacrosse season. Welcome everyone, Matt Armstrong here alongside injured DVC long pole Spencer Zaragoza.
Hello, how you doing?
Tonight, two champions collide. Simon Fraser University goes round 4 with the Vikings and looks to equalize the series. These two teams have traded blow for blow for the previous 3 matchups with the Vikings, leading 2-1. However, Canadian athletes aren't known for being passive. Kiss Canadian neutrality goodbye and call the UN. Tonight, we'll see a clash of cultures in this international champions standoff.
That's right, Matt. We have U.S. versus Canada, rivals. It's going to be a big game with DVC leading the series 2-1. It's a very big game for Simon Fraser, and the DVC Vikings are not going to want to lose it.
All right. So for those of you who are new, DVC was the first community college lacrosse team in California, founded in 2008. The first game was played against UC Santa Cruz, and the new Viking lacrosse team was a mere shadow of what it has become. However, with a combination of intensive players, player recruiting, hiring coaches, and a growing win record, DVC quickly developed a reputation for having a powerhouse program. Opposing coaches now not only respect and take DVC seriously, but have been scouting and recruiting DVC players since most of them have had or will have had 2 to 3 years of college lacrosse experience. Spencer, you're still a student and played here. Where are you hoping to transfer and why?
Well, I'm a kinesiology major, and I'm looking to be a physical therapist, so I'm planning to transfer to San Jose State. They have a very good kinesiology program there. It'll help me further my dreams.
All right, well, very nice. I'm a San Jose State graduate myself.
Oh,
I love San Jose State. Go Spartans.
Attaboy.
All right. So Big Green has been plagued by injuries. Kevin Tan is out with a concussion, and he received from a blindside check from Nevada Reno, and Spencer Zaragoza here has his own injury, of course, and Cam Toy, who we refer to as El Capitan, has just recovered from a possible minor concussion. He was having some headaches and was sat out for a while, so we'll see if that affects the game tonight. With injuries so early in the season and facing such a physical team, how might this affect Viking lacrosse's performance tonight?
Well, I don't believe it's going to affect them too much. We have a deep squad. There's a lot of talent and a lot of numbers, so I think we'll be able to get along just nicely.
Okay, yeah. Very nice, very nice. So this match will be a battle of champions. SFU is the reigning D1 PNCLL champion, and DVC is the current CJCLA champion. Both programs have a history of strong lacrosse. However, SFU will be the more experienced of the teams, boasting 9 PNCLL championship wins. SFU is one of the strongest teams in the MCLA. even more impressive, SFU has been to 11 MCLA championship tournaments, facing off against the top university club teams in both the United States and Canada. Spencer, how have the coaches been building up this Simon Fraser game, and how has it affected the DVC players?
Well, being that this is our first home game and also an important cultural game, the coaches have been really amped and enthusiastic about it. They want to win this game as much as the players, which is why my teammates have been excited for this game all week and have been really focused at practice, working hard.
Very nice. So Canadian lacrosse is notorious for clever tricks and bone-crushing contact. The Vikings will be taxed and forced to play a more physical style tonight. Big Green's needle, threading, passing, and smooth transition alone will not be enough. So some key points for the Vikings. Today, they're going to really have to focus on dictating the pace. They're going to have to control the midfield. That means their transitions, referred to as clears, are going to have to be spot on. But not only that, they're going to have to fight the clears. That's referred to as a ride. Will have to be on point tonight. And then finally, DVC is really going to have to fix the slides and protect the crease, because this team is going to take full advantage of that. Key points for SFU. They're going to need to use their physicality to break DVC's finesse. They're also going to want to keep the Vikings off balance, so changing up everything. If I were the coach, I'd be changing from a zone to a man, back to a zone. I would want to keep the DVC offense off balance and keep them having to make adjustments and corrections. And then finally, they're going to have to take advantage of DVC's lack of physical play. That has been one thing that we haven't seen much of this season, is a lack of physical play from DVC. So crease monkey it up. SFU is going to want to play that crease. They're going to want to spread everyone apart, open up some space, get their offensive players into those openings, and hit them right on the dot. So work that crease, SFU. So Spencer, how is Coach Welch planning on taking on the men of the Maple Leaf tonight?
Well, having such a large and capable team, Coach Welch plans to probably utilize most of his squad, sticking to a strict 1-2-3 sub game, getting fresh legs on the field whenever he can. He may also employ a tricky face-off lineup called the shotgun set, using 2 LSMs to get a quick double and hopefully create a transition play.
Very nice, very nice. Having some technical difficulties there. So, one particular transition player is Vijay Sharma. Have a bug in the room. Vijay Sharma could be a key figure tonight on transition. Sharma is originally from Orange County and chose Diablo Valley College because of its lacrosse program. But he will be hoping to transfer back to Southern California on the transition. Vijay Sharma will be tested tonight, and I'm sure he's going to have a fantastic game. So let's take a look at the SFU lineup before this game begins. So for SFU, we have Lund, Nutilla, Kirkby on attack, Vito, Sobey, Stroop on the midfield, Thompson, Irwin, Edwards on defense, and Lashar on the defense. So let's get to the game. So Simon Fraser will have won the face-off off of a technicality. That's number 6 with the ball. All right, that's number 4, Lund. Passing off to Satufer. That's Lasher, back to Satufer. Down to Lund. Putting it down at X, number 15, Kirkby. Kirkby coming around the crease. He's pushed away by the defense. Defense using some physical motion there.
Great slide.
That's the physicality that we needed. Okay, and that's Brown now with the ball, passing up to number 34 for the Vikings. That's Burr.
Fantastic clear.
And there's Vijay Sharma, who we talked about, passing the ball down to number 32, Olsen. Back up to Toy. Olsen. It's Turnus. Sharma. Sharma dodges. There's a pick from Mills. Sharma doesn't have the space he needs. He's going to try to turn the ball around. But there's that Canadian physicality that we called for, and it's going to lead to a flag in the first of the quarter. All right, Olsen with the ball. Olsen looking to capitalize on this one last chance before they'll start. That's Westover. Turnus. Turnus dodges, comes inside. He has top side, but he's pushed out. Sharma. Sharma will dodge. Still a flag on the play. And a shot. And that will successfully stop the play. And that's going to be a man up for DVC. What do you expect to see, Spencer?
Well, I expect to see great ball movement from DVC and great physicality from Simon Fraser. However, they're going to have their work cut out for them when DVC's passing and all of their shooters.
Okay, excellent. Mills, that's Turnus. Turnus is looking for some motion. He's going to feint and pass to Toy. Toy's looking down. That's back to Toy. Toy has some room, but he doesn't take the shot. To Turnus, to Mills, inside, and shot. There's that DVC finesse that we saw against Santa Barbara. We're going to need to see a lot more of that. What do you think, Spencer?
Well, I think they moved the ball pretty well there, man. Like, I don't think they can get much better than that. They had great fakes and great ball movement.
Very nice. So that's Toy with the ball. To Turnus, back to Toy. Toy's looking at Rideau, but he passes to Mills. He's pushed out, and that's a big contact hit from the Canadian. That's number 19. That was James Irwin with the hit. And the ball's going to stay with the Vikings. It looks like we're evened up now. Number 10, Taylor Martin carrying the ball over the line, walking the dog. He's going to look down to number 4, Lund. Lund passing inside, and the defense successfully checks the ball out on the crease. Spencer, would you have preferred some more physicality than the check there? What's your thoughts?
I think they could have gone with the body, but I'm pretty sure DVC played fantastic defense right there. They were just a little frazzled.
No doubt. They got the job done. That's really all that matters.
Absolutely.
All right, Aldana, the boomerang guarding on. That's number 10 now with Martin with the ball. Going to 8, Sobey. Down to number 4, Lund. To X. We're going to come across. Back to 10. Back to Martin. Moving the ball around nice and easy. What do you think about the ball movement, Spencer?
I like the ball movement. You can also see that Simon Fraser has a very wide open set, utilizing a lot of the field to get open space for this dodge right here.
Yeah, great insight right there. All right, number 16 dodging the ball. That was Hogarth with the dodge, and the Vikings will get the ball back. That was number 28, Hood, trying to get the ball, but he's going to lose it, and it's back to Fraser. Number 16 with the pickup, Hogarth. Nutella. That's Sobey with the ball. Nutella. Across to Martin. Martin drops the ball. Boomerang with the pickup, but it's going to go into the air, and Mills catches it. Under attack from 3 Canadian players, the men of the Maple Leaf.
He still has it.
And he keeps it. Not phased by the men of the Maple Leaf. That's Greason with the ball. And now it's Westover and a shot and a great save by the Simon Fraser keeper. A little slow on the clear there from Simon Fraser. Martin with the ball.
We got a great ride coming up.
No kidding. Right, that's 3. That's Wildenberg. Picked up by number 17 for Simon Fraser, Thompson. Thompson going to clear. Long poles can shoot too. Wildenberg. Bailey. Lund. Down to X. SFU, no doubt, giving their defense a little bit of a break there. Back down to X. That's Kirkby. Number 18, Bailey. Bailey looks for a shot. He's pushed out, so no shot opportunity there. Back to Bailey. Bailey has space. He puts it across. It's deflected.
Sharma with the ball. Really getting ragged on right here. Moves the ball up to Toy.
There we go. All right, Toy with the ball, putting up top at the midfield. Number 10, Taramina. Taramina holding onto the ball. puts it down to number 30, Greason. To Turnus. Back to Greason. Taramino. That's number 44 now, Leung. Leung with a shot, and it's going to be wide.
Stays, Vikings ball.
Greason bringing the ball in for the Vikings now. Drops, scoops back up, but we're going to call, they're calling it a crease violation. The ball will go to Simon Fraser. That was number 41, Edwards with the clear. Long pass to Sotifer. Sotifer going to look to Lasher. Lasher with the ball now. And Simon Fraser will slow down to get their subs on. Lasher with the ball. Lasher's looking for space. Number 7 for the Vikings, Stevenson, does a great job of running them into his own teammate. Lasher with the ball. I think this is going to be a good matchup. Lasher and Stevenson. What are your thoughts, Spencer?
Well, Stevenson is a great LSM. He is very effective at using his stick and the body to get them where he wants to go. So having Stevenson on Lasher is going to be a great matchup indeed.
That's definitely going to be a matchup to watch. Number 4 for SFU is going to throw the ball wide, and it's going to be picked up by SFU. Boomerang with a nice little bit of contact there. And Simon Fraser will dodge. With an inside shot and a goal.
Successfully getting past the double. Very great shot. There's got to be a little bit more physicality on the field.
So what are your thoughts on that goal? What could have DVC done to prevent that?
I believe DVC should have gotten a little bit more physical right there and put that player on his butt.
No doubt.
Spoken about earlier. 2 LSMs on the wing, having a short stick drop down to defense. Simon Fraser wins the face-off. Moving over to 49 for Simon Fraser. Aldana attempts to pick up the ball, loses it. Simon Fraser's ball now. Once again, utilizing a very wide set. Number 4 tries to get a dodge.
Oh, thank you, Spencer. Sorry, folks, having some technical difficulties there, and we're coming back to you. Kirkby bringing the ball in, guarded by number 11 for number 4 with the ball.
Errant pass.
That was Lund with the errant pass. A little bit of confusion out on the field, but Turnus will pick up the ball for the Vikings. He's going to be looking for number 44. That's Leung again. Leung with a shot.
Ooh.
And it's going to be
just
over.
a little bit over.
Just a little over. And we have an errant pass that's going to go right to number 7, Gabriel, for SFU. Gabriel retains possession. Long arcing pass to Somers. Back down to Gabriel. Across up to Kirkby. Somers. Having trouble with the number, folks. Can't catch this. Doesn't have a number on the front of his jersey. Back down to 10. Martin. To X. He's going to come around. Inside shot. Crease. And a shot on goal.
A fantastic cut by Simon Fraser University. Excellent feed.
And that was Taylor Martin with the goal.
DVC's defensive middies are really going to have to step it up right there to prevent cuts like that.
What do they need to do, Spencer, to stop that?
Play strict body and stay on hands. DVC wins the face-off.
Prast with the face-off win. It's going to go to pop it back to number 34. That was Burr with the ground ball. Is going to move it over to Sharma, the man who is paid, if you will, to score goals. Sharma under pressure, but he's able to pop it out to Turnus.
Fantastic shovel pass.
No kidding. To Westover. Westover under pressure, but he muscles through, and he puts it right past the goalie. It's a great goal from Westover.
No, I believe in a situation like that where he was heavily laid on by the defense. He may have wanted to move the ball, but it ended up working out for him. A great backhanded goal by Riley Westover.
Yeah, that was fantastic, wasn't it? So Prast with the face-off again, and a scuffle on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by number 18, Matt Bailey for SFU. To number 20, Browning. Browning puts it wide, bringing it down to the attack. Somers with the ball, passes it back up to the midfield. Going to come across to number 3, Wildenberg. Wildenberg passes wide, but it's scooped up by number 11, Hogarth. Hogarth loses the ball, checked by the defense, the DVC defense, and DVC will recover the ball. Sharma with a one-handed catch attempt drops. Quick pass right in a crease, and an on-crease fireball coming from SFU. That was number 15. It was number having trouble with who scored that one.
Simon Fraser, University goal, number 15, Tyler Kirkby.
I think the Vikings just got caught up a little bit in the action just there with a little bit of mishandling of the stick skills. A great face-off win by Prast. He's moving it downfield, loses the ball.
And Prast
scrum for the ball. Simon Fraser recovers, moves it to their goalie.
Number 1, Lashar with the ball, passes it to number 2, Vanden Bosch. Vanden Bosch is going to bring it up to 8.
He loses the ball.
Great attack from Westover there, slowing down the transition. That's what DVC needs to do on midfield. Number 39.
Yard sale. Stevenson with a great clear, moves the ball to Sharma.
Sharma with the ball.
Really getting ragged on by number 17.
And an incredibly hard, rusty gate from number 17, Thompson. And SFU will gain the ball back.
Just threw the ball out of bounds.
Out of bounds ball. Greason will bring the ball in for the Vikings. Greason known for his quick starts. Very useful. An incredible save from Lasher.
Very incredible save. I thought that had touched net.
No kidding. Game is already starting to get heated out there, and it's only 12 minutes into the first quarter. Greason with the ball. Greason dodges, shoots, and goal from Greason.
SFU just led him right into the door. They got to play better defense than that to get hold on DVC.
What are your thoughts on that goal there?
An unassisted goal by Greason. I believe that was a very fantastic goal. However, SFU should not have let him get so far into their door. One-on-one with the goalie, he's probably going to score every time.
Yes, it's tough. So Prast will be taking the face-off for DVC, and the opposing face-off for SFU will be number 10, I believe. I believe that is number 10, Martin.
Simon Fraser with the face-off.
SFU with the face-off win, but they wipe it clean over to Toy, who drops the ball, and the ball will stay
down.
with SFU. It's picked up by number 11, Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh
across
clears
field.
Across to number 28, Hood, and Hood brings the ball over the 50, and Turnus has the ball. 3 minutes left in the game. Clock. Turnus with the ball. Going to pass over to Toy. Toy down to Rideau. To Olsen. Westover with the roll dodge. He has space. He's going to swing the ball around, and he's going to shoot wide. Do you think that was Westover's best option there, that particular shot, Spencer?
Not entirely. He could have found the man on the crease where the slide came from.
Interesting. Turnus now, and we're going to call, the referees are going to call a ward on Turnus, and it will be SFU ball. So number 3 clearing the ball for SFU, passes up to 11, Hogarth. Hogarth crosses the 50, takes a check from Mills, and Hogarth will put the ball down. Over to 15 now, Kirkby to 20, Browning to 18, Bailey, and Bailey will bring it down. SFU will now slow the ball down. 44, Fenney with the ball, passes it down to 20, Browning. A little bit of space for Bailey. Back to Browning. Bailey cuts to the crease and is setting a pick.
Number 15.
And they're going to call a moving pick on Browning, and it'll be DVC ball once the players figure that out. So Spencer, what would have made that pick more effective?
If he had set his feet, he would have had a more effective pick, perhaps freeing up his teammate.
Yeah, no kidding. SFU getting the ball back, though, so that call didn't hurt them at all. Number 13 with the ball, Nutella, up to 44, Fenney, to Stroop, Lasher, Stroop, back to Lasher, and Stroop will cut. And we're going to try a pick again. This time we slip through with Lasher getting topside. Lasher shoots, and he's going to be wide. And it's going to be DVC ball.
Very good hustle by the DVC goalie, Dylan Brown, number 37.
Good effort there. Sharma with the clear. Sharma, the main clearing threat of tonight's matchup for DVC. To Mills. All right, Vikings setting a 1-4-1. Sharma's going to come off the field for Toy. Ball's with Olsen, now Turnus. Turnus is going to get a pick opportunity from Westover, but he doesn't take it. Westover with the ball, he's going to roll around. And sneaks it through. An incredible shot from Westover.
Incredible effort coming from Riley Westover. Westover comes from Berkeley High School, being one of their star attackmen.
DVC Viking goal.
Clearly showing here in his play.
Riley Westover.
It's Westover's second goal of the evening. And the second one he snuck by so easily. So we're going to have a change for the Vikings for face-off. That's going to be Javon Wilson facing off for the Vikings. Javon Wilson with a face-off win and a fast break. But he drops the ball even though the SFU defender drops his stick. And that will conclude the first quarter. It's a 3-3 game at the end of the first quarter. Both teams must be feeling pretty good, but a little nervous now. What are your thoughts, Spencer?
It's a highly competitive game, Matt. I think they're both looking for the win here, and obviously their play is showing it. A few things could be going better for themselves. However, I feel that they will correct those later on in the game. We have 3 more quarters to go.
All right, very cool. So, folks, I just want to bring your attention. If you put your cursor over the video, you'll see a nice little eye light up. It's an eye surrounded by a circle. If you click on that, that's going to open up a card. Now that card, if you wish, will allow you to donate money to the DVC program if you select the fundraising card, which will take you to a GoFundMe page. Or if you really like this broadcast and you want to support the broadcast so that we can up our game up here in the press box, you can also donate to the channel itself through the fan funding card. We'll always appreciate your support of DVC Viking Lacrosse. So Spencer, what should we expect to see in the next quarter?
In the next quarter, I think you should expect to see the DVC Vikings come out stronger and a little bit harder, because Welch has been known for inspiring his players to work harder after some debilitating mistakes in this first quarter.
All right, very nice. So the MCLA has ranked SFU, this SFU team, as being the 24th best team in the entire MCLA. What kind of pressure do you think that puts on the Vikings, and how will they respond?
Well, the Vikings, I believe they will respond very strongly. Having previously taken down WCLL champ Sierra Nevada College, DVC is no stranger to playing ranked teams. I believe they will come out firing strong and hard.
Very cool, very, very cool. All right, and the face-off is about to begin, so we're going to send you right back over to the action. Number 8, Sobe facing off for SFU, and that'll be Howell facing off for DVC, and the ball will go to SFU. Pass off to 7, Gabriel passes it off for a shot, and that will be a goal for SFU.
I'd have to say a great ball movement there right off the face-off. However, the ball was put into play by a referee's decision.
Sounds like your internal Vikings coming out there.
Just a little bias.
Yeah, of course. Well, sometimes you hear the phrase that players win games, coaches lose games, and officials ruin them. So that might be the case.
Seen it a lot in my day.
And it will be a technical face-off win now for the Vikings.
I guess they felt bad.
Yeah. Referee's giving it back. Howell with the ball. Passes down to 30. That's Greason to Turnus. Turnus taking his time. Greason dodges. He's looking for an opening, but he has a shot instead, and he takes the shot. And we'll tie the game 4-4.
Very great take by Greason. Quick steps, good ball movement from Turnus.
Yeah, impressive shot from Greason there.
We should expect to see more of this as the game continues.
Of course. So Prast will be facing off for DVC, and number 11, Hogarth, will be facing off for SFU. And Prast will pop it back to number 28, Hood. Send it down to Greason. Greason looking for another one. He dodges, and a great save from Jeremy Lashar, the goalie. Good energy from Greason.
Greason hustles, really showing some hustle.
But Greason will be going over the line. They're going to. Greason was just flagged for being offsides, And so he came over just so that DVC will have a 7-on-6 advantage to prevent the goal while the flag is up. That is a smart play from Greason.
Oh, definitely. They should be going for the quick double right here, DVC. However, I don't see too much of it.
Right, there's maybe not enough communication. Greason's going to take a second flag for an illegal body check now. And that's number 5, the other Lasher, Jeremy Lasher, for SFU making the pass off. SFU is going to take their time, really try to capitalize on this opportunity. Satifer with the ball. Ball going across the attack now. Guarded by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh throwing checks. A double team that trips up DVC. Gives SFU the advantage. Pass to number 13. Nutella could have been a goal, but it doesn't work out. Number 21, Naylor, picks up the ball. Looking to the crease. Oh, no, wide. And now to the crease from number 4, and a shot and a goal from Lund. Incredible ball movement from SFU.
DVC's looking a little frazzled right here. Simon Fraser looking strong.
Simon Fraser goal number 4, Greg Lund.
I believe DVC will be 2-man down for this face-off here. One man. Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Greason took both penalties there, actually. And so we will go to a face-off, and DVC will be man down after that. You know, it's really too bad. I have to say. That could have been a 30-second penalty, and now that's going to be a minimum of a minute and a half. See, so.
Oh, definitely, Matt.
Yeah.
However, DVC does have a very strong man-down squad. I believe they'll be able to lock it down.
All right.
And I believe we have Sharma here facing off.
Sharma is facing off against number 8, Jordan Gabriel. Sharma with the face-off win. Pass down to Turnus. Turnus to Sharma. Sharma has space, but he is going to kill the penalty.
I believe they're looking to kill the penalty, yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Waiting to see SFU come out and play a little bit more aggressively right now. But they're gonna SFU's gonna let DVC kill the penalty. That's Zach Leung with the trying to maintain possession of the ball, but he's pushed out of bounds by number 47 for SFU.
It seems the Vikings had tried to call a timeout, but the refs did not get to it in time.
Ball with SFU now. To 21. Naylor. Back to Naylor. Satifer. Back to Satifer. Naylor. To the attack. The attack on the inside pass to number 5. That was number 5. Jordan Lasher with the goal for SFU.
Here we got a good first look at SFU's man up. They had great ball movement. It was very quick, as it is supposed to be on man up. Fantastic fun and a fantastic goal for SFU. DVC still is man down for this play.
The penalty was not unreleasable, so that the referee felt that the illegal body check was particularly egregious, possibly to the head. And 6-4 with 11 minutes 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Burr picking up the ground ball. Sharma missing the pass. Pretty easy to do though when you're double teamed. And a big collision from number 11, Todd Hogarth.
Is that Kevin Tan on the field?
And we're going to call an illegal procedure, and it's going to stay DVC ball. I believe that might be Kevin Tam back on the field. I guess he got better from his concussion. That's Zach Leong. Taramina.
DVC still looking to kill the penalty here.
No doubt. Turnus. Yes, SFU is still man up. Turnus taking heat. And Turnus pulls a penalty of his own. So it will be... we might be going to 5-on-5. We have a slash. We have a slash on SFU. So now both teams are down a man. This will certainly help out DVC.
And now we get a good look at DVC's man up.
What do you think we'll see from Coach Welch's man up play? Man movement.
I believe we will see very good ball movement because the play is designed for a quick ball movement and a very hard dodge.
Turnus with the ball, takes a pick. He's going to send it down to X, to Toy. Toy coming across. Will pass up to Leung. Or nope, he's going to turn around and put it over with Westover. Westover to Leung. Leung drops the pass. And the referees will give the ball to SFU. Martin with the ball. Up to number 5, Jordan Lasher. He is a threat, but he drops the ball, but he's recovered. Lasher with the ball. There are 2 Lashers. They're 2, apparently, maybe brothers. Lasher shoots, and he's going to go wide. Number 15 with the ball, Kirkby. To Lasher. Hogarth. Back to Hogarth. SFU making a transition. To Gabriel. Or sorry, Sobey. Sobey again. Number 16, Hogarth. Comes across to the changing midfielder, Hogarth again. Across to 15, Kirkby. Kirkby takes a double team, but he kicks the ball out. And DVC struggling on the ground balls here. And that always turns into goals. No doubt about that.
DVC's really got to attack those GBs here.
What could DVC do better to start getting those ground balls, Spence?
They just really got to hustle through them and don't expect their teammates to just pick it up when it's rolling. They have to get after it. Show some hustle, show some heart.
Simon Fraser goal, number 4, Greg Lund.
Okay, now we have another face-off. Both teams are even now. And Prass jumps the gun, the ball, or no, SFU jumps the gun, and DVC will take the ball. Prass passes off to Rideau. To Toy. DVC slowly getting their offensive players onto the field. Turnus. Greason. Oh. And it will be SFU ball. Ball will be brought in by number 18 for SFU, Bailey. To Irwin. Long pass to Hogarth. Hogarth takes a double team, puts it back to number 1, Jeremy Lasher. Lasher with the long pass to number 13, and it's checked down by the Boomerang.
Very nice check by Aldana.
No doubt.
SFU
Good
has
protection
recovered.
from Nutella, taking on a double team and breaks through. Simon Fraser passes for another on-crease shot and a great save by Brown, stuffing the SFU player on the crease. To 44, Fenny. Fenny taking his time. Wildenberg. Wildenberg uses his pick, but an easy switch from Stevenson closes off any opportunities. Number 4, Greg Lund setting the pick. Again, does not translate to an opportunity, but a pass is picked up from Toy, and Toy will take the ball downfield for the Vikings. To Greason. Greason looks to Sharma on crease, and Lasher with an incredible save right on the cage.
It seems like Sharma went down there. Like he's holding his head. Hopefully there's no injury here.
Nope, everyone getting up. Sharma will be walking off the field. Now this could be very detrimental to DVC's transition play. Sharma being a key figure for DVC's clearing.
He's walking off the field. Looking like everything's okay. Probably going to get checked out by the trainer.
No doubt. Turnus will bring the ball in. Ball's with Rideau. Rideau fakes to Mills. Looks for an opportunity, has none. Puts it off to Mills. Mills has plenty of space on the left side, but he doesn't take it. He keeps the stick in his right hand instead of looking for a left-handed opportunity. Turnus taking heat from the SFU player.
SFU being very physical here.
Yep. Turnus taking on 3 guys at once and makes a shot and pulls the penalty. No goal, but pulls the penalty. And DVC will be man up.
That physicality right there.
That'll be a 1-minute slash call against SFU. Number 14, Quinn Dionaldson. Six minutes left in the quarter. Westover with the ball. To Greason. Greason sneaks up and puts it right in the corner. No one picks him up. He takes full advantage of the surprise.
That'll be his 3rd goal of the evening, I believe.
Yes.
Greason has mounted himself a hat trick.
How would SFU have stopped that goal?
His third of the night.
Once again, they just can't let Greason get on the inside. One-on-one with the goalie, he'll score every time. Perhaps they could have sent that slide a little bit earlier, knowing how much of a threat Greason is.
Yeah, no kidding. You'd think after 2 goals that they would be sliding a little early on.
Absolutely, both
Yeah.
uncontested from the defense.
Yeah, regardless of being man down.
Absolutely.
All right, Javon Wilson with the face-off win.
Can't get
Oh,
that
no,
GB.
I speak too soon. SFU will pick up a failed attempt to pick up a ground ball. Long pass to Nutella. Nutella dodges up. He has top side, but Burr is in the way to prevent him from moving forward. The other Lasher. Satifer. Naylor. Naylor takes his pick. Stevenson shuts that movement down. Ball sent to X, number 15, Kirkby. Comes across to number 6 to 21, Naylor. Back to Naylor. Across to Satifer. Satifer uses his pick. Stevenson is anticipating the picks now. See if SFU changes up their strategy. Number 15 comes across to 21. Naylor with a pass. Had a clear open shot to the goal if he had caught that, but he didn't. Sharma's back in the game and still helping out with the clears. After bobbling with the ground ball, he picks it up, passes it up to number 10 for the Vikings,
here.
to Taramina. Taramina to Westover. Westover was in the crease, I do believe, but SFU retains the possession of the ball, so they're not going to call the advantage.
Taramina
47 clearing. We have a big hit from Turnus. That looked personal. And DVC will recover the ball. Toy with the ball, passes down to Greason. Greason will slow down so that Leung can come onto the field. Zach Leung on the field. Ball with Leung. As El Capitan will take a break. Leung will take the dodge. Face dodge is inside, and he's checked. He's checked down.
Draws a flag. It looks like the Vikings will be man up once again.
There'll be a 30-second penalty on SFU. Brett Rideau with the ball. Passes to Toy. To Turnus. Back to Toy. Greason. Upside to Turnus. Turnus with the long shot. It's going to go wide. Greason with the recovery. State DVC ball, and Greason will bring the ball in for the Vikings.
A quick ball movement is going to be really key here for the Vikings.
We have a timeout on SFU. So, what, Spencer, what do you think the timeout's about?
I think they just want to get their defense a little bit more settled, probably get them some water, let them figure out what they're going to do. If I was a coach, that would be my mindset right here. Because you don't really want to let the offense build up momentum like that, getting off a shot. But it also gives DVC an opportunity to figure out what they want to do on man up, because it is still their ball.
Very nice. So we've definitely been seeing a lot of that physical play from SFU, and we're seeing a lack of physical play from DVC, kind of like we talked about. How do you think that's affecting the game, Spencer?
Well, in the end, a team that's going to be more physical is going to come up with more GBs, which are crucial to the success of a game. So DVC is going to have to step it up right here in that sense.
All right.
They are going to have to be a little bit more physical than they have been all game, but I believe that they will be able to pick it up.
Thank you for that insight right there. We're going to get back to it now. Greason bringing the ball in from the back end. To Turnus. Oh, fake to Turnus, but now a real pass to Turnus to Toy. Toy's inside, takes a shot.
And a goal!
Well, whatever SFU had just talked about and planned, well, it didn't work.
It seems that whatever DVC had planned had just definitely worked.
No kidding.
Goal number 23, Cameron Toy.
Fantastic goal by Cameron Toy. He's a very star midi here. We have Prass on the face-off with number 28, Tommy Hood on one wing, and Alex Stevenson, number 7 on the other.
There we go. The inside scoop from Spencer Zaragoza. Hood contesting the ground ball. A little bit of physicality from DVC. Stevenson checking hard. They have 2 long poles on the face-off there, but when you're in close quarters like that, it's very tough to pick up a ground ball.
Absolutely.
And will that be a shot or a pass? Referees will call that a shot, and the ball will stay with SFU.
I wouldn't have called that a shot, Matt.
I don't know if I would have either, but that's the referee's call to make. Ball with Sadifer. To Lasher. Back to Sadifer.
Number 28, Hood, playing out very far for a defenseman. Throwing some good checks, though.
Yes. Keeping Sadifer busy. Ball's down to the attack side.
Great check.
Boomerang with a solid check dislodges the ball. DVC takes
to his
possession
goalie.
back for mere moments potentially. But Kavanaugh picks up the ground ball and up to Sharma. It goes wide, and it's going to go to, that was number 12, McVean. Tyler McVean with the pass, or with the ground ball pickup. Over to Sharma now. Sharma winding up for a shot. And a great block from the keeper right off of his foot. Quick reflexes from this keeper. Leung with the ball now. Leung known for being able to take and make long-range shots. He shoots another save by Lasher. It's a bombardment from DVC. And Westover is going to pull a penalty now. And DVC will be going man down momentarily. That's Stroop with the ball. Jordan Stroop. Number 15. There we go. Good movement from Boomerang. Just needed to get that ball to stop the play. And DVC will be going man down now. SFU with the power play. And 1 minute left in the half. We're going to get another timeout from SFU.
Looks like they also want to figure out what they're going to do with their man-up time.
No kidding. Well, SFU scoring on almost every man-up opportunity, I'm sure they're looking to get one more goal in this 54 seconds.
So I think we're seeing some great aggressiveness from DVC. However, it's being applied to all the wrong areas, drawing a lot of fouls, a lot of penalties. This is detrimental to their play. They're going to want to recorrect themselves where they put their aggressiveness and hopefully just stay in this game, keep their heads in the game.
Well, with 54 seconds left, we have a minute penalty on the Vikings. I think what we're going to be seeing from SFU is a long hold with the ball and with a couple well-placed shots at the end. They don't want to give DVC a chance to tie the game right at halftime. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. All right, SFU will be setting up. SFU will be set up in a 3-3 formation. Sadifer. That was Hogarth. Back to Hogarth. To Sadifer again. Sadifer winding up, passes off to the other midfielder. Off to the attack. Sadifer dodges, but that's a fake dodge. The real pass was to Natilla, who makes the goal. I guess I was very wrong about the use of time. Thoughts on that goal, Spencer?
Well, that goal was very, very well performed by SFU's man-up team. We probably should expect to see more of that later on in this game, and it seems that DVC's penalty has been released.
Very nice. So we have a 6-8 game with 35 seconds left. Prast will take the game, or will take the multiple flags and a discussion.
Well, let's see what this is all about.
Was illegal. An illegal procedure on SFU will now put DVC man up for 30 seconds. And we're going to get a timeout from DVC now. Well, with 35 seconds left in the game, it's a good opportunity to use your timeouts. You use it or you lose it.
Absolutely, Matt.
Now, this opportunity, it sounds like a good opportunity to use up your final timeout in the half. Well, with DVC behind by 2, what are some thoughts about DVC catching up? What do they need to do differently? Because they're clearly not doing everything correctly.
Well, I think for DVC, their offense needs to be a little bit more subtle. I see a lot of one-on-one dodging, and it's not really working out for them. It looks like they're being kind of locked off on the offensive side for their attack, and they need to move the ball around the perimeter and find that open guy. Maybe attack the weak side a little bit more.
Okay.
Their aggressiveness also needs to be up a notch, I believe so.
Okay. Well, I think this is a little bit different for DVC. I think DVC is used to having a little bit more of an upper hand at this point, and a lot more goals going on. How do you think this is going to affect the DVC players?
DVC players right now, I don't think their mindset is too upset right now. It's still a very close game. We're only in the halftime. I think after half, Welch will be giving off an inspiring speech to help them fire off in the next half.
Oh, the old pep talk. Okay, and DVC will have possession. Greason with the ball. Passes off to Turnus. Or that was Rideau with the shot. And Westover will be bringing the ball in. Or will Greason be bringing the ball in? Nope, it will be Westover bringing the ball in. Westover with the ball.
We have 20
to Greason.
seconds.
Greason, quick pass to Rideau. Rideau, shot
and a goal.
goal.
Very good movement. 17 seconds left in this half.
And great shot from Rideau.
So far, DVC Man Up has proved to be very capable at moving the ball and scoring goals.
Yeah, great goal from Brett Rideau.
DVC Vikings goal number 20.
On the field, we have Daniel Prass, number 3, facing off. Number 7, Alex Stevenson, LSM on the wing. And number 34, Troy Burr, LSM on the wing.
Prass digging deep for the face-off. But SFU will come up with it. Number 47 for SFU. Long pass goes to Sontifer. Sontifer shot!
And a shot in the last few seconds of the quarter.
And the referees will call out a goal from Sontifer.
Very, very unfortunate.
And that will put DVC down by 2 at the end of the second half. The second.
Goal number 6, Bowen Sontifer. Ladies and gentlemen, I will remind everyone there is snacks, refreshments, candy. All
Okay.
please enjoy.
So we didn't get an opportunity during our pregame to really go over the starting lineup. So we do want to go over. We will go over that with you just momentarily here. So for SFU, the starting attack was number 4 Lund, number 13 Nutella, number 15 Kirkby. The starting LSM for SFU is Vito, number 37 Vito. Starting faceoffs, number 8 Sobe, and starting midfielder was number 48 Stroop. Starting defense, number 17 Thompson, number 19 Irwin, number 41 Edwards. Starting keeper was number 1 Jeremy Lasher. Jeremy Lasher. Spencer, I just have to say that Lasher has been a huge playmaker in today's game so far, with some phenomenal saves, shutting off the defense, the DVC's offense. What are your thoughts?
Oh, he's performing very fantastically as is expected of a goalie. He's having a very great game, and I don't really have too much to say about his play. He's performing very, very well.
Yeah, his actions speak for themselves.
Absolutely.
No doubt. So moving on to the DVC starting lineup, we have on starting attack number 18 Riley Westover, number 6 Jacob Turnus, number 32. There's a typo there. It's actually number 5 Turnus, not number 6. Number 32, we have Spencer Olson on attack. And starting LSM was Alex Stevenson. Starting faceoffs, number 26, Javon Wilson. Starting midfielder was number 23, Cameron El Capitan Toy. Number 36 for starting defense was number 36, Rolando Boomerang Aldana. Number 22, Kevin Cavanaugh. Number 42, blanking on his first name right now.
Gage Messier.
Oh, do we have another number typo? I do have another typo. That's Burr. And this should have been number 34. Burr. Sorry about that, guys. And then Brown was the starting keeper. I think even though he's not on the starting lineup, I think Greason has probably done the most on this team, not only offensively but also helping DVC but also helping SFU with his 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think number 30, Greason for DVC, might be accredited for causing the most goals on the field for both sides today.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. I could agree with you so much there. Probably the reason that Greason has not been on our starting lineup tonight is he was experiencing a few injuries himself. Had a back problem, did not appear in the Reno game. So he has been experiencing a few injuries, and that's why he wasn't able, probably not performing too well himself tonight.
Okay, very interesting. I didn't know he wasn't doing so well. Well, even with his injuries, he's been making goals and playing very aggressively, very, very aggressively.
Absolutely, being a playmaker.
No kidding. So we have one other figure that we wanted to talk a little bit more about tonight as well. This is Vijay Sharma. Vijay Sharma has. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Vijay Sharma?
Well, Vijay Sharma, he is a key component to all areas of DVC lacrosse. He is an outstanding defensive midi, which is where he starts at, but is also capable enough to run with the first-line middies on the offensive side. As you can clearly tell, his transition game is very, very strong, and formerly being a goalie himself for his high school lacrosse career, he knows exactly where to be on a clear so that Dylan can find him.
Okay. Very, very nice. Going back to the Sharma view here. So Sharma has been making incredibly long catches. His firm fundamentals and fast feet have made him the Jerry Rice of junior college lacrosse. Sharma's skill shined with last year's goalkeeper Caleb Pryle, as the two generated fast breaks with only speed and sharp precision. Pryle has been replaced by Dylan Brown, but Brown and Sharma have a similar chemistry that has been proven in last week's game against Santa Barbara City College. But the men of the Maple Leaf have not been phased, since finesse and transition have clearly been a large portion of their game. Their physicality has also knocked Sharma down more than once and has taken him off the field. Do you think that's gonna phase Sharma?
Sharma is a very hardy figure. He will take the hit, but however, some things do hurt more in the moment. That's probably why we saw him come off the field as he did earlier. I probably expect him to be able to perform and play very well for the rest of the night, being that key component that he is to DVC lacrosse.
Very, very good. So, coming back to us, last week DVC put a whopping 21 goals on Santa Barbara, and no doubt this team is better known for its offensive strength. And however, SFU is a goal-scoring machine, as we've seen, and we've seen actually quite a few goals being 7 and 9 here. Likely we'll see, and we've definitely seen SFU stretch the DVC defense and put the ball into those open spaces a little bit like we talked about. And the strategy has definitely been working against DVC's defense. What do you think DVC's defense needs to do to start counteracting the goal-scoring machine that SFU really is?
I believe there's got to be more communication on the field. Our coaches are stressing to us that we need to communicate on the field, and I do not hear a lot of communication coming from them at all. They are not communicating, and there needs to be more physicality, as we have stressed all game. They need to come hard, hit hard, and just play big. That's what they need to do.
Right. Now, to your point, folks, you may not be able to hear from home, but we can hear from the press box here that we can hear the coaching staff screaming at the DVC players to talk, to talk. So the fact that I have to agree. I think that has definitely been something that has been harming DVC's play, and I think the coaching staff, by their incessant talk, you need to talk, screams from the sideline, just goes to support that idea.
Yeah.
What do you want to see more from SFU, Spence?
Well, more from SFU, I just want to see them be able to, work the ball a little bit faster. They have been doing a great job of it, but I don't really see too much wrong with their play. It honestly shows in how they've been playing. So their actions speak louder than words, I gotta say.
Okay. Anyone on the DVC on the DVC team that's really standing out to you right now?
I'd have to say that Daniel Prass is actually standing out very, very well. He is being a great face-off guy right now, and he's winning a lot of them, and he just needs a little bit of help from the wings.
No doubt. So we have both teams.
Whether your goal is to open the next 5-star restaurant, discover a cure for cancer, inspire future generations, or help the world smile, it all starts here at DVC. DVC offers over 300 different programs to get you going towards your dream. And with among the highest transfer rates to top higher education institutions, your future starts here. Financial aid is available. Apply now to get started.
And we're back for the starting face-off of the third quarter. And Javon Wilson with a face-off win. He shoots and it goes right into the net of Lashar. And SFU will have the ball. Pass to number 13, not looking good from Nutella. And a quick goal right off of the, right in the opening 20 seconds of the quarter.
Once again, a prime example of SFU's ability to move the ball quickly and openly.
And just how effective it is when you have that ability.
However, I did see some of DVC's aggressiveness start to come out in the right way. SFU was just able to squeeze off that pass right at the quick moment.
All right. Okay, so for SFU facing off will be Sam Mumford and Daniel Prast facing off for DVC. 7-10, the beginning of the third quarter. Prast pops the ball back. It's going to go to number 34, Burr.
We got a push in the back here.
Yeah,
we're looking for a flag.
VJ Sharma being steamrolled by Canada. Yeah, men of the Maple Leaf not feeling too kindly towards VJ Sharma, apparently. All right, ball with Cameron Toy. El Capitan passes off to Greason. Over to Turnus at attack on the X side. Turnus taking the inside opportunity, passing off to Greason. Turnus having a very good dynamic together. Greason takes top side and shoots inside right past the goalie. He scores, he's taken down, but he scores, and that's all he's worried about tonight.
A very effective roll dodge by Greason, throwing his defender off his feet.
And now it is a 2-goal game.
DVC Vikings goal number 30, Wesley Greason.
I'd have to say that a lot of Greason's goals have become unassisted and off his own work.
No kid. Yeah, that is very true. He's very good at convincing his defender that he's going to be going one way and then takes the complete opposite way.
Very explosive movements.
Don't need an assist when you can get right by anyone you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
DVC with a face-off win.
Yep. Stevenson with the ball, passes down to Sharma.
The clearing machine.
Yeah. The clearing machine. Yeah. Sharma not appreciating the previous knockdown from Canada. Toy with the ball, passes over to Turnus. Turnus is probably sick of all the double teams he's faced tonight, so he's probably nice and happy with that one long pole on him. Rideau. Rideau's going to dodge, takes his left, there's a slide, slow slide.
Looking for the inside crease. We got Rideau on down on the field.
Rideau's not moving, but he gets himself up. That's good to see. Never like to see someone hurt. He will have to come off the field, though, because the referee stopped the play for him. That was probably very convenient for DVC.
Yeah, stop the play so that DVC can gather around.
Right.
Get who they want on the field. Looks like they got their LSM, number 34, Troy Burr.
Yep. And SFU will start off. The ball was with Lasher. Tossed over to number 21, Naylor. Naylor will be setting the pick.
Sharma playing phenomenal defense right here.
No kidding. Lund with the ball.
Number 42, Gage Messier playing on him.
To Lasher. All the way up to the top of the box. Down to the wing. A lot of picks from the wings. Lund with the catch and an inside goal from Simon Fraser University.
Seems like Gage Messier, number 42, had extended just a little too far out and gave him the opportunity to take that shot.
Greg Lund with the goal. This is turning into a long night for Simon for DVC.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully Daniel Prast here, number 3, facing off, could be able to change the pace.
SFU with a face-off win. That's number 8, Matthew Sobey. Tossing off to 16, Hogarth. Hogarth running like he's got something to prove. Number 13 with the ball, Nutella. Nutella and Hogarth working off of one another. To number 10, Taylor Martin. To Lund. Back to Martin. To number 12, Somers, calling for the pick. We're across to number 15, Kirkby. Kirkby to Nutella.
Oh, number 36, Aldana, really laying down the hammer on his former SFU teammates.
That's right. Boomerang used to play for Simon Fraser University. So number 10, Taylor Martin. Back up to Martin. Somers to Martin. Back to Somers. Somers showing some strength as he muscles his way into crease, retains possession even after facing 4 DVC players. But he throws the ball away as he attempts a pass to Nutella. Ball will be brought in by number 36, Boomerang Aldana. Or correction, it will be El Capitan bringing the ball in.
Moves the ball to Rideau.
Pass to Rideau. Rideau struggling with number 47 from SFU. And there'll be a hold call on SFU. BJ Sharma with the ball. Comes inside, but he's waiting for a flag on that one. He's blatantly tripped, and the referees seem to completely have ignored it, but Sharma retains possession of the ball.
I think we were all looking for a flag right there.
Right. The referees had their hands on the flag. They had their hands on the flag, and they chose not to call.
Once again, referring to that statement.
Oh, now there's a flag.
We have a flag now.
There's a flag.
It's like they just had to think about it.
Maybe we'll see what the referees are discussing, what happened. You're not going to say, not real impressed with the refereeing tonight.
Oh, absolutely not.
You know. Quite a few blatant missed calls or bad calls, questionable calls. And they seem to have to come together and discuss everything after each call. So
Absolutely. This goes back to what you were saying earlier. Players win the game, coaches lose the game, and then refs ruin the game.
yes, very true. Really hate to blame refs all the time, but I think it's warranted in this case.
Absolutely.
Right.
And after all that, DVC gets a penalty.
Yeah. But fortunately, they're calling badly for both sides. So
Absolutely.
I think the game's pretty even still because of that. It's just sad when you see bad refereeing.
Yeah.
All right, Lund with the ball. Sotifer. Back to Sotifer. Moving across. SFU. Smooth ball movement now. All the way over to Lund. Lund looking for a shot. Doesn't have it. Passes inside.
DVC recovers.
And no backup from SFU. Coach just took his hat off, is hanging his head. It was a very, very elementary mistake from SFU. Sharma with the ball, clearing through three people, struggling to retain possession, diving to keep possession of the ball, and SFU comes up with it. Mills tipping it, but the ball stays with Lasher. Lasher passes off. Inside, and another goal for SFU.
DVC's penalty will be released.
Penalty release for DVC.
We're going back to an all-even setup. Prast facing off. Number 7, Alex Stevenson on the wing, and Tommy Hood on the wing, utilizing that shotgun set. And it seems we'll have Ian Mills go down to the defensive side, filling in for Troy Burr, or Alex Stevenson, sorry. SFU with another face-off win. Can't pick up the GB. Looking for that quick double team.
That will be number 4 now with the ball, Greg Lund.
4 slightly used the ref as a pick.
That's real effective.
Refs are a part of the field.
Yes. It's probably the best pick on the field as the referee. Number 44, Clayton Fenney. To number 18, Matt Bailey. Back to Fenney. Cross to the attack. Simon Fraser using their picks. Great shot off by Greg Lund and saved by Dylan Brown.
Simon Fraser has been utilizing a lot of picks this game. We see a lot of two-man games going on right here.
Of course. Rolando Boomerang Aldana with the ball.
Can't find the open man. Finds Ian Mills.
Mills with the ball. Taking his space, slowing it down.
Touches the box.
Off to Turnus. And we have a timeout on for DVC. Well, SFU pulling ahead hard, 4
by 4.
4 up now. So, I think all 4 of those goals were right from crease.
Yep, they were.
So this all comes down to physicality and enforcing the crease. Coach Cody Thompson for DVC will no doubt be pulling his defense in and trying to wake them up. SFU is just dancing around in the crease. They're having a phenomenal game. Phenomenal ball movement, phenomenal crease work, phenomenal passing. Clearly having no problem moving in and out of the DVC defense. Zaragoza, you're a defender. What are you going to do to shut that down?
You really have to send that 2 slide early and get that 3 slide there. They have to work on their slide packages. It's got to be quick and efficient. There can be no hesitation here, and there has to be, once again, a lot of communication. Coaches are always stressing to us communication, because if you cannot send that 2, you cannot send the 3.
No doubt. I mean, even at this point, you think that the 2 should go early, even if going early costs you a goal at this point.
Absolutely.
Because you're more likely to do good by jumping the gun at this point.
with how much SFU has been working the crease, you'd figure that they would be sending that hot slide early so they can get that 2 in and shut that crease guy down.
No, of course. Of course. So DVC ball, they'll turn us with the ball. Pass over to Greason. To Leung. Leung looking to get a pick from number 10. Taramina. Taramina having a hard time finding out where to set the pick as Leung is under intense pressure. Taramina with the ball pickup. And
Flag
there's
is
going to
down.
be there will be a penalty. SFU getting loud. Clearly not happy with what the referees were doing there. A late shot from DVC. Not the most sportsmanlike thing you can do.
Absolutely,
But the
the
flag
play was stopped.
Yeah, the whistle was stopped. But that's not what the flag was for. So we have an unsportsmanlike conduct on Zach Leung. Yeah, that's unreleasable. That's going to help out SFU. They're gonna have 2 minutes of time to cram that ball down poor Dylan Brown's goal. So to Greg Lund. Back to Lund.
Nice by number 34, Troy Burr. However, he's going to have to hustle back to the hole.
Lund passing it in. Pass right through crease, but the ball looks like it was deflected by number 11, Kevin Cavanaugh.
An amazing stop, and it just shows that how DVC's defense is reacting to the offensive side of SFU.
No doubt, having a lot of quick movement. It's hard to keep up with the amount of ball movement and speed that SFU is placing on DVC. But so far it hasn't been enough. SFU almost getting a goal off of almost every man down opportunity, or man up opportunity. Lund with the ball. Back to Lund. Cross to Lasher. Over to Lund. Lund to the crease. The ball bounces off of Sauterfer's stick, but SFU retains possession. To number 15. 15 winds up, no shot, but he draws his defender across, which gives Lasher an opportunity to score. The ball will stay with SFU. Lund with the ball, with a fast start. All the back up to Lund. Lund has room, he shoots, and it's going to be wide.
DVC's defense is really shining right here.
And DVC doing a good job of keeping the inside passes out, but SFU gets the goal.
That goal really got to Dylan Brown. I feel like he got a piece of that.
Brown's got to be careful throwing his stick like that. That can be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Just a little frustration.
Yeah, I'm sure the referees are understanding about that in this situation. So it's 13-8 SFU with 6 minutes left in the game.
SFU has really got the momentum here. Back-to-back goals. DVC's really going to have to step it up here.
Vijay Sharma facing off for DVC.
Seems we're still man down here.
Oh, that is correct. Still man down. Still man down. Sharma falling down again. If Sharma wasn't working so hard, I'd say he's sleeping out there. With all the times he's been horizontal.
Pacheco with a shot.
Pacheco with an amazing shot. And SFU will recover the deflection off of the post. Number 10, Taylor Martin bringing the ball in. SFU has made a goalie change. We have Troy Bocher in goal for SFU now.
We got an illegal procedure here.
Ball will stay with SFU. And DVC is even now. Back to 6-on-6. Pretty impressive DVC defense holding SFU to only 1 goal in that 2-minute period. Ball over with number 5, Jordan Lasher. Now with 12, Summers. Summers passes across. Back to Summers. Down to Lasher. Summers setting a pick for Lashers. Lasher goes the other way. Fakes and rolls around. Pacheco stays with Lasher. Passes across. Lasher. Back across. Back to Lasher. SFU trying to goat number 15, Guerrero, out to trying to snatch the pass. The ball's passed out of bounds, and it will be DVC ball. Long pass to Mills. Mills crosses the 50. They have numbers.
They're looking for that fast break opportunity. Decide to take a slow break.
It's not there. They slow it down. Mills takes a second. Let number 39, Zach Blanchett, come onto the field.
Miguel Pacheco with the ball. Number 14.
Pacheco taking some heat. Passes back to Mills. Mills takes topside, even though it's protected. Has an opportunity.
Finds a
Shoots
goal.
and he goal. That was a great goal from Mills. Takes his defender who was protecting topside and slams it down the goalie's throat.
He really took that stride from all the way up top, using his full momentum to get past his defender and then find that opportunity, even though he did get ragged up in a double team. Very impressive work by number 2, Ian Mills, for DVC Vikings. Looks like we have number 4, Taylor Howell, facing off. Number 34 and 7, Troy Burr and Alex Stevenson, respectively. Scrum for the ball.
Sticks are flying now. We have an illegal procedure. It's going to be DVC ball.
Most likely playing without a stick. Sharma with the ball again. Looking to clear the midfield.
Looks to Blanchett. Blanchett has the ball.
Finds Pacheco. It's not there.
Pacheco shoots. And it'll be SFU ball now. SFU clears over the 50. Double team forces the ball out of the SFU player.
Players really getting physical out there. Really getting physical out there.
We're having some heat on the field, and it'll be a timeout for SFU.
SFU's team decides to all take the field.
Things almost got quite heated there.
DVC really getting physical. This is a very, I wouldn't say close anymore, but it's a really tight game.
3 minutes left in the third quarter. DVC clearly getting frustrated right now. We saw against Santa Barbara City College that getting frustrated when we saw them getting frustrated when they had the lead, so they must be very frustrated now when they're behind. That frustration almost lost them the game against SBCC. Could have really, really hurt them. Spencer, if you're the coach, you know these guys down there. You know, what do you have to say to some of these guys to cool them down so DVC doesn't make any mistakes that hurt them?
Well, I want to cool them down per se. I want to take this energy and redirect it into a way that'll benefit the team. Getting heated like this and losing your head is not really going to work, but getting heated and actually using your head is going to be way more beneficial.
Great insight.
Hopefully this little incident, this firing up, will allow DVC to find the groove that they need to get into to win this game.
All right, number 15, Tyler Kirby with the ball. Guarded by number 11, Kevin Kavanaugh. Number 12, Summers. To 10. The pass was to 10, but Stevenson picks it up, loses his stick.
Flag is down. Looks like it's going to be a flag against SFU.
We have a second flag. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike.
Most likely on
Most likely.
7, Alex Stevenson.
You know, these responses to the refs are just not helping. They're not helping.
There's a lot of frustration here on the field, at the game, and also the refs.
Yeah, no kidding. I think the DVC coaches really need to pull the players in and calm them down and get them refocused. Just like you were saying, try to redirect that energy.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
that energy has to be pushed. That energy really needs to be focused on winning the game and not being short-sighted and focusing on returning. I'm not even sure what they're doing. I'm not even
Returning
sure
the
what they're doing there.
physicality. They want to match the physicality, but it's going all in the wrong way.
No kidding. I don't know what they're doing down there. I think they're just mouthing off to the refs, but you can't win that way. When you're down by 4, that only hurts you.
No penalties.
Oh,
It looks like they just sent the ball Simon Fraser's way, even though we had
Yeah.
possession of it.
okay. They will have waived all penalties.
Seems after a short discussion, the refs had figured it out. Still, though, with another quarter left in this game, things still can change.
No.
Tide could still turn.
Yes, they can. DVC can still come back from 4 goals. There's still an entire quarter.
A great touch.
Donaldson that's Kirkby bringing the ball in for SFU. He's going to pass off to number 20. 20 with the shot and the goal. That was Blake Browning with the goal.
SFU is really carrying all the momentum here right now. I think it's really starting to get in DVC's head, especially having such a huge lead, 5 goals. That's something that no team would ever want to be able to under.
Blake Browning.
SFU looking to increase their lead, now by 5. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Press facing off for the Vikings. Turns into a battle. The ball pops up right to Troy Burr, number 34. Burr flails it out.
Prass recovers. Tries to find Sharma.
Another failed pass. Goes right into crease, but it's going to be kicked out by Edwards by SFU. Ball recovered by 27 and knocked down. Mumford knocked down.
Greason with the ball.
And DVC recovers the ball. Greason looking to find some space. He had it, but he turned around. Not comfortable going
Looking
to
to
his
get
left
it
hand.
offense settled.
Greason wraps around, shoots, and
And a goal! Once again, unassisted off his own horse. I believe that's his 5th tonight. More than half of what the Vikings have. Actually, half of what the Vikings have tonight.
BBC Vikings goal number 30 is fifth of the night. Wesley Greason.
Hopefully that goal will be able to carry the DVC's momentum up into a more positive stance and allow them to be able to bring this game back bring it back to a close.
Of course. So 10-14 now. 1 minute left. We have a shout out to number 6, Bowen Satifer, coming from Mexo Magic. Thank you for that.
DVC
Greason's
wins the
scooping the-
face-off.
Greason's going to take the ball. We know that Greason can make magic happen. for DVC. Turnus with the ball now. Turnus is going to utilize his pick from Westover, but the slide comes in just in time, making that pick all but worthless. Turnus shoots
With
and
a
goal!
shot and a goal.
Over the shoulder.
Great unassisted goal by Jacob Turnus, number 5 for the DVC Vikings. And that is what will carry the momentum of DVC into a winning chance.
DVC Vikings goal number 5, Jacob.
Hopefully we'll be able to see more of this fire later on in the next quarter, huh, Matt?
I think we will.
In this season, DVC has been notorious for being a late starter, coming up almost in the fourth quarter, as scoring most of their goals in the fourth quarter.
Very interesting. Prash shoulder checking SFU. SFU slow to get up. That was number 17, Alex Thompson. He gets, or 47, sorry. It's number 47 for SFU with a slow start, but he looks all right. So we're thankful for that.
DVC ball.
5, Jake Turnus with the ball. Jake Turnus takes topside, rips outside, and the ball goes wide. Ball will be brought in by Greason. Only a 3-point game with 15 seconds left. And a desperate dump from Greason. And Westover will be bringing the ball in now. Another player who can make things happen by himself. Westover with another attempt.
Looks
And it
like
goes wide. 4 seconds left, and SFU will get possession of the ball. And a long pass from the defense. Great idea coming from the SFU defense. And 11-14 at the end of the third. Wow. This has been a game. We thought it was going to be a battle, and I think we were right.
Absolutely, sir.
So, Spencer, I mean, there hasn't been too many unforced errors like we saw against SBCC last week coming from DVC. There's been very few forced errors coming from SFU tonight. That seemed to be what really helped DVC take the lead in SBCC, is because SBCC was taking the unforced errors. So now that DVC is facing a team that isn't just going to bend over, how is that going to affect DVC?
Well, as we've seen in their level of play now, as it's coming up, I think they're really fired up now, and they're ready to take it to SFU and send the Canadians back to where they belong, in Canada. Sorry, that's just a little bit of my bias, folks, being a Vikings player here.
Oh, apologies to all the Canadian viewers out there.
However, what you were saying about unforced errors, though, DVC has had a few errors which has probably not made the game for them at all. And I have to agree with you there.
Yeah. I have to say, I really want to see the DVC players calm down a bit. SFU, the players are keeping their head. They're in control, and that is something that I think is killing DVC this evening. And we're back to the game. Beginning of the fourth quarter. 11-14. 3-point game. It could go either direction in the next 15 minutes. Facing off for DVC will be Javon Wilson. Facing off for SFU will be Todd Hogarth. Wilson wins the clamp, but SFU wins the ground ball. That's number 48, Jordan Stroop, who was able to retain possession. Looks like it might turn into a shot opportunity, and that's a goal for number 4, Greg Lund.
That was fantastic lacrosse by SFU, I have to say.
Very true.
Simon Fraser goal number 4, Greg Lund.
I'd have to say, I do not know how the SFU player had held onto the ball after being hit so hard by Javon Wilson, number 26.
Yeah, that was good contact from Javon, but even better better athleticism from the SFU player.
Oh yes, I agree.
Yeah. Howell with the face-off, and it's going to go SFU as well. Number 6, Bowen Sotifer with the ball now. We have one viewer who's probably ecstatic about that. Ball going to 5, Jordan Lasher. Number 6 passing off. Number 21, Cale Naylor with the ball. Passes off number 6, Sotifer. SFU under intense pressure. Retains possession. Ball with number 21, Cale Naylor. Back up to Sotifer.
Pick set by SFU. Trying to find that inside shot, wasn't there. Kevin Kavanaugh, number 11, playing great defense.
No kidding. Kirkby passing off the ball. DVC getting loud, trying to instruct their defense on what to
Howell
do.
gets beat.
SFU doing a
Shot.
fantastic job of pulling apart the DVC defense there, created that opportunity for Sotifer to score. Incredible play.
Looks like they're pulling Howell off. Oh, they're going to keep him on the field.
Simon Fraser, goal number 6.
They're pulling Howell, actually, in favor of Javon Wilson.
Sotifer there with a great goal. Great teamwork all together from the SFU team. They did a fantastic job of distracting and pulling apart the DVC defense. Created a ton of space, and that's really what scoring goals is about in lacrosse, is creating that space and slamming the ball down their throat. And SFU did just that.
Javon Wilson with a face-off win. Errant pass. It goes out of bounds. SFU ball.
All right, number 27, Sam Mumford bringing the ball in for SFU.
Crossfield pass. Sharma recovers.
Ball recovered by Sharma, number 13, passing down to Turnus. Turnus looking for an outside shot, fakes, comes inside. Great save from number 35, Troy Boucher.
Nice
Hard
check.
check from Taramina, but SFU retains possession. Number 15 now, Kirkby with the ball.
Kevin Kavanaugh picks up the ball and moves the ball to Taramina. Taramina loses it. A little scrum for the ball.
Hard check from Taramina, and the ball will stay with SFU. Kirkby with the ball.
Ball check loose by Kevin Kavanaugh.
Fantastic stick work there from the DVC defender, but it short as SFU comes in and scores again, 17-11.
It is now a
SFU.
6-point lead by SFU.
11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Really getting into the head of DVC.
Simon Fraser, goal number 15. Tyler Kirkby.
You know, I'd have to say that DVC is really losing out in the face-off game. SFU is able to grab possession of the ball and move it down to their offensive side where they beautifully work it around, moving the ball quickly and efficiently, finding that open spot. Once again, creating space, as you said earlier.
No. SFU is definitely putting on an educational clinic for the JC players tonight. Number 3, Prass with the face-off win.
Bounce pass.
Unforced error from Westover.
Prass
Loses
recovers.
the ground ball. But Prass recovers the ball. Passes it through to Leung. Leung fakes out, goes in, but passes it out to Troy Burr.
Number 33, Joel French with the ball.
French, I think that's his first touch in tonight's game. I think it's the first time I've seen him tonight.
It is his first time on the field tonight.
Yeah. Turner's coming inside. Jump shot. Good defense from number 2, Vandenbush.
And we have a trip.
And we have 2 flags down. We're going to call it a push or a trip. Okay, it's a trip. He made up his mind. It's a trip. And that'll be a penalty on number 5, Jake Turnus for DVC. SFU, man up for 30 seconds. Or 1 minute. 1 minute. SFU very likely to score here. Phenomenal conversion rate on the penalties coming from SFU. Great save from Dylan Brown. Blocked and sent over right to VJ Sharma. Zigzagging through the SFU players. And will successfully clear the ball. Now
working the ball around X.
About 30 seconds left in the penalty for DVC.
Sharma's looking for a shot.
Looks for the shot, and it goes wide. Ball will stay with DVC, though. Greason will be taking the ball in for the Vikings.
I believe that was a fantastic possessive shot.
Yeah.
Greason
loses the ball. SFU will recover. Little skip pass over to number 21, Naylor for SFU. And the shot is off, but it's going to go over. Number 13 will bring in the ball for SFU. Natilla. Natilla off to Hogarth. Martin. Martin looking for help from a teammate.
Nice check by Tommy Hood, number 28. Cannot pick up the GB, though. He finds it. Working his way downfield. Moves it to number 10, Taramina. Off to Greason
with the ball. Phillips.
This is Phillips' first touch on the field tonight.
That it is. Sharma's going to go take a break. French is going to take the ball up top middle, looking for some dodge movement. Great stretching of the slide package.
Shot is wide.
One thing I got to mention is you see the DVC offense really crowding the cage. That seems to actually be working out pretty well for SFU because all they're for the last minute to slide. So the stretch that is trying to be done isn't really working out for DVC. See if Coach Welch will make a change.
Hopefully he will, because essentially when you tighten up the defense like that, when you play real close, it just makes their job so much easier for them. Tries a one-handed dunk.
DVC penalty has been released. And Leung with the ball now. SFU midfielders seem to know exactly what Leung's going to do every time.
Greason with the ball again.
Greason moving through.
Still has it.
He has his hands free. He's going to try to get a shot off. And it is in.
An incredible shot, once again, unassisted by Greason. Really just being the workhorse right now.
Oh. What the hell?
DVC goal number
Sorry there, folks. We seem to have had some technical difficulty. The broadband just magically dropped on us. For those of you who missed it, number 30 for DVC, Greason, with the latest goal. Now, Vijay Sharma carrying for the Vikings. To Pacheco. Pacheco up top. Going to find his room to dodge. Nope. It's going to go down to X. Greason with the ball. Greason wrapping
DVC
around.
is really relying on Greason as their scoring machine.
Incredible goal from Greason.
And I believe that will be his 7th for the night.
Right. Now I want to point out that as Greason was coming around, DVC had midfielders and attackers still in the crease. Now, I don't know if there's a reason for that, but typically you want those guys to get out of the way because it makes that slide really easy for the defender. And I mean, in this case, it worked out because the defender didn't slide. But the 2 slide was already in place, and so if SFU had slid, that probably would have stopped any type of goal potential that DVC would have had there.
Yeah, you'd figure with Greason's scoring capabilities, they would be able to lock him off.
Yeah.
Trying to find Greason once again. He recovers the ball. Ball goes to 20, Rideau.
Rideau's going to take his space, try to pull a slide motion. As soon as defender steps up to him, he slows down though.
He had a lot of room there. I don't know why he wouldn't take a shot.
I don't think DVC the team was ready for that. I think that's why he pulled out. All right, a shot from Toy goes right to the goalie. We'll call that a bounce pass to number 44 Clayton Fenney, and the clear ball is cleared. And we're going the other way now. Kevin Cavanaugh clearing the ball for the Vikings under hot pressure. But he moves the ball over to Greason quite nicely. Ball with Cameron Toy.
Number 17, Danny Wilson, has now touched the field for the first time tonight.
Haven't seen Wilson in a while. Westover with the ball.
Really just taking a hammer from SFU.
Great shot and a great save for both Westover and Troy Boucher.
Errant pass by Boucher.
Ball will be brought in by number 17, D. Wilson.
Oh.
Have a moment of madness here as refs are trying to figure out whose possession it's going to be. It's going to go to blue now. Okay.
No, there was a timeout, I believe, by SFU at the time of the quick start. However, this did not get through to all the refs in time.
I think what's going on, SFU is really using their timeouts very strategically, and it's catching the American referees off guard. It's catching DVC off guard.
Absolutely.
But as soon as there's any chance that SFU is about to lose possession, they're taking real good advantage of using that timeout before anything happens.
Real effective coaching right here. We can see that SFU's coaching staff is really stepping up to the plate here and trying to find those opportunities for their players.
Yeah, certainly a reason why they're ranked 24th in the MCLA.
Absolutely.
Not by mistake. So, 6 minutes left in the quarter. This game is starting to come to the end. SFU has successfully been able to maintain a 4-goal gap for most of the game. DVC has made a few adjustments, but so far, it's not. What's really been helping DVC is the one-on-one action from Greason and Westover and Turnus.
Yeah, the attackers for DVC is really starting to shine here with their one-on-one movements. However, I would like to see a more settled offense where they get the ball around the perimeter and not just rely on their attackmen all the time.
Yeah, of course.
We have our original starting lineups out there for DVC. Shot and a goal by Westover. Incredible shot. Squeezed it right past the goalie, making this game
3-goal lead now for
3-goal lead.
SFU. Westover closing the gap. It's DVC starting to resort more to their one-on-one talent than their strategies. I guess you have to do what works, though.
Absolutely. Hopefully this will carry their momentum forward.
SFU bound to react and adjust. But will DVC have enough time during that period to catch up?
DVC with a face-off win.
That was Howell facing off. And Greason with the ball now.
You could tell that Greason is really just hungry for another goal.
Yeah.
Loses the ball but recovers.
Yep. That time we really did see the DVC midfield and attack pull to the opposite side, so Greason had more space to work. That could have been effective.
Westover again.
Westover diving with the goal as he has two people falling on him. We're having a bit of a confrontation here. A moment of madness coming from the DVC side.
Luckily, no flag is thrown. The players can continue to play. Just a little heat.
DVC needs to keep it together now. They only have a 3-goal gap. They can catch up from that, but they need to stay focused. Need to stay focused on the end goal, not the petty feuds.
Absolutely. They can't let that get in the way of what they're trying to do here.
Westover muscling up. Loses the ball, though. And SFU will recover. That's Quinn Donaldson with the ground ball and the clear. Ball with number 13, Nutella. And there's going to be a flag on DVC. Potentially a late hit.
I believe that's what it was. On number 44, Leung, I think.
So the flag will be on number 44, Zach Leung. Not his first time in the penalty box this evening. For an illegal body check. And SFU will have a man advantage.
Not a very good start to what DVC was trying to do earlier.
Starting to play with a lot of emotion and not a lot of thinking right now. That's really going to hurt DVC, especially because this SFU team, is very good at converting penalties into goals.
Absolutely. Really contesting that GB.
Yeah. Great defense from
Troy Burr
Stevenson,
finds it.
forces that out. Burr fighting for the ground ball and picks up. And the ball's back on the ground. DVC under pressure to get the ball into the box, and SFU will recover. It's number 5, Jordan Lasher with the ball.
Another
and
flag
another
is down.
flag on DVC.
I think we're looking at a slash here for 34, Troy Burr.
That'll be a second penalty now, 2-man down.
This game is really getting riled up here.
3 minutes and 40 seconds. You know, with each penalty and each second ticking, DVC is kissing their chances of catching up goodbye.
I have to agree with you there, Matt. I'm not liking the way that DVC is looking right now.
The ball brought in by SFU number 6. Ball now with number 21, Naylor. Moving around to 5. Inside. Threat from the...
Kavanaugh picks it off. Moves the ball to Sharma.
Sharma clearing the ball. Sharma looking for an opportunity. Shoots! And it's going to go wide. Balls will be brought in by number 5, Jordan Lasher.
Just a little over 3 minutes left in the game with DVC retaining the ball possession.
Turnus with the ball.
Hopefully they can turn this into a goal.
To Sharma. Sharma looks for the shot,
Goes
but
wide.
he's trying to shoot through a defender. Makes it very tough to score when there's a defender in the way. Sharma with the ball again. Passes it wide to Miguel. Pacheco attempts to pass it off. Kavanaugh disrupting the pass. Brown is out of crease. Looking to clear the ball. Very dangerous. Great pass from Sharma. That just saved That just saved Brown, but Sharma passes it off to number 48, Jordan Stroop.
Very
Apparently
errant
white
pass.
and blue look like the same color.
We're even on the field now.
And, well, for what it's worth, DVC just gets out of the penalty box, and they're going to be going right back in. We have white offsides. There'll be a 30-second penalty. I'm sure the SFU coach is perfectly okay with all of this. I can't imagine how he wouldn't be. But I'm certainly waiting for Coach Drew Welch to explode right now.
Another man down situation for DVC.
And DVC is going to fully expand. They're going to leave a man open. They're man down, but they're going to press all the way out right now. They're trying to get the ball back. They're not worried about giving up another goal. There's only 2 minutes left, so they're willing to give up that goal to have an opportunity to get the ball back and dictate the pace. They know SFU is going to try to kill time.
It seems like SFU is really trying to kill the time here, not looking for that extra goal.
You know, every second that ticks by is not in DVC's favor. So and SFU knows that. Very smart strategy from SFU.
I believe DVC penalty is about to be released.
Back to 4. That's Lund. Ball's moving faster than I can see the numbers.
DVC at full strength now, firing out.
And both teams full strength. No, I
Another
take that
flag
back.
for DVC.
We have another flag. It'll be on Boomerang Rolando. Apparently, DVC doesn't like having 6 men.
The refs are really not liking DVC's play right now, being really flag heavy this game.
You know, we had some bad things to say about the refs earlier on in the game, but at this point, DVC's doing this to themselves.
Yeah, really got to protect the players.
The refs are now they're actually doing a good job at this point, you know, but it's just not in DVC's favor. That's another goal.
Another goal for SFU, bringing the
goal.
Score up to 14-18.
Yeah, maintaining that 4-goal lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the quarter. This game is just about done with SFU in the lead.
Both teams back to full strength now.
So Spencer, I'm sure you're feeling exactly what the guys on the bench are feeling right now. What is that feeling?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Matt. I'm feeling a lot of intense anger and disappointment.
Another great goal from SFU.
There's not much we can continue to say about this game with a 5-point lead and 1 minute and 30 to go.
Not much to talk about when all SFU is really doing is maintaining firm fundamentals and putting the ball in the back of the net.
You really have to.
Not much to say.
Well, all I will say is you really have to commend their ball movement and their physicality in this game, using their right tactics to get in there and really just kind of blow DVC away.
No, of course. I mean, it's truly been phenomenal lacrosse to watch tonight.
Absolutely, coming from both sides.
No doubt.
However, I am not enjoying the flags that are being tossed every so often.
Of course. So we'd like to thank everyone for watching the game on this live stream broadcast and for putting up for the mishaps. This is the first time that we've streamed live on YouTube, so you can imagine first time you do anything, there's going to be a few mishaps. So we thank you for your patience, and we thank you for tuning in and watching, even if you're just here to watch your Simon Fraser players. But we thank you nonetheless. And now we have the players coming back out to the field. We're going to finish this game in 1 minute and 22 seconds. Surprisingly, DVC is at full strength. So I guess that's the first strategy you have to change is
Get everybody on the field.
Get everyone onto the field. So Howell with the face-off win, passes it off to Turnus. We're going to do a quick ball over to number 18, Tan. DVC's got to really focus on getting inside right now.
We're looking for some hustle here.
They do not have a single second to waste if they want to tie up. Great shot from Turnus. Not much of an angle, but with 51 seconds left in the game, you've got to take every shot and hope it goes in.
It was a possession shot, so the ball will stay with the Vikings.
No doubt. Greason with the ball, putting it up to Rideau up top. Rideau's going to dodge. Need to find some more open men in the crease or clear out some space. It is a really busy, and that is a goal from Tan.
DVC really firing hard here. They got to keep this momentum up if they want to be able to stay in the game for this next 41 seconds.
Phenomenal goal from Kevin Tan. You know,
very great goal from Kevin Tan, assisted by sorry, I did not catch by Rideau.
We're seeing that whole crease area completely filled up with people, and really need to start seeing some changes to that, because that's really what has been shutting down all the potential shot opportunities that DVC could have had.
Absolutely. If they just expanded to a bigger set, they could definitely get more shot opportunities. Hopefully come back in this game.
So Greason with the ball now. Huge threat for DVC. Shot!
It goes wide.
It's going to be wide.
Possession shot, however. It's DVC ball.
Ball will be brought in by Jake Turnus.
30 seconds left in the game.
$20 seconds. To Pacheco.
Sharma.
To Sharma for 15 seconds. Shot! It's going to be wide. 10 seconds. This clock is stopped at 10 seconds. 15 to 19.
Fine, Miguel Pacheco.
That's Tan. And that will be game. 19 to 15. SFU ties up the series 2. No doubt DVC will be looking for blood next year.
Simon Fraser really came out firing for this game, and I'm really proud of their play. They performed very excellently tonight.
No doubt about it.
I'd have to send a big congratulations to the Simon Fraser lacrosse team.
Excellent lacrosse from Simon Fraser. A lot of excellent one-on-one goals from DVC. But when it comes to, I think when it comes down to having the best teamwork or having the best one-on-one players, your team is going to win every time.
I think DVC really takes the cake with that.
What the hell?
Really takes the cake with the one-on-ones. Feel they have to expand though and become together as a team.
No doubt. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us this evening for DVC Viking Lacrosse, and we hope to see you again. We will be here we have a game on Wednesday at 7? Wednesday at 7 will be the next DVC game. Don't miss it. And thank you once again for joining us tonight. Have a good night, and goodbye.